what if I do a bootcamp every Tuesday for the next couple of weeks, and every player is welcome to ask as many questions as possible. We're going to be doing what if you're a completely new player, where do you start? Into the hero selection system. Which heroes should you unlock early? Do you want to grind? Do you want to spend? What are the best ways to get a lot of heroes quickly? The game is free to play, so you can just go and download it and play it and try it out. And of course, there's so many different maps. Where do you start? Well, I'm going to play ranked tonight, okay? I'm going to play solo queue ranked, which is a little different than the pure new player experience, since you're going to be starting in quick match. Tonight, I want to help as much as possible, not just completely new players, but also players that have been playing for a while, but would like to improve their gameplay a bit. It's not sponsored. I can see how you might think that. That's just how I explain things. In a complete way, with a lot of preamble, and happy if other people play the same games that I play, that I like. No, it is not sponsored by anyone. When you start the game, you're gonna not have all the heroes, right? It's free to play, but there'll be like a set of heroes that are free to play. So if you see the little Nexus logo, those are free to play right now. I don't know if you can sort by it. No, you can't. So I, of course, have all the heroes. But these are free to play, and that keeps changing. So you've got plenty of choices to find out what you like. Do you like playing damage, heal, tank, or something special? And HotS has it all. It's my favorite MOBA. It's also one of the few that I played. But I've always liked being able to play with all the Blizzard characters. So figure out which one you like with the free to plays, and then you can either use gold or gems to unlock them, right? Gems being your real money equivalent. Gold, you earn it from quests and from wins, and from some special events. So my suggestion is play each hero to level 5 when they're free to play, so that you unlock gold, so that you can try out more heroes. Ideally, you only buy heroes you've tried before, so that you don't actually end up with a hero that you feel you wasted some resources on. But feel free to ask any questions if certain things aren't clear. I don't want to spend too long in this opening sequence. We're gonna play some solo queue ranked, which is what you can do once your account level is 40. And that takes a bit. My account level is 2100, and that's over many years. But 40 is not too hard to reach, especially in the start. You level up quite fast. And once you get there, you can start playing ranked or unranked. Ranked, of course, being more fun because there's E points. And of course, some people are wondering what is the announcement as well, because there have been some noises in the community. There's been some, what is E points? Rank points. I have to be clear to see what I can announce, because not everything is... I cannot say everything yet, but what I can say is that my partner, Heroes Hearth, is coming up with something big this winter. There's gonna be a league. A new league for Heroes of the Storm. And there's gonna be 8 teams in it. And I will be involved in some way.
Thanks for doing Bootcamp.
Thank you very much, Morrison. I will be involved in some way. And for some questions, I need to see if I can answer. NA only right now. NA only. For the time being. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, make sure to follow Heroes Hearth on Twitter. You can see Heroes Hearth CCL. Yeah? Okay. Now, I need to ban. I'm gonna ban, and I'm gonna explain why I ban. So Heroes of the Storm has a pre-play system, which is called a draft, before you start the game. What are the icons next to player slots? So these are your suggested roles, what you generally prefer to play. It is an information that you give to your 4 allies of what roles you could do. Ideally, when you go into ranked, you should be okay with any role, right? So that you can pill if required. Most effective team comps will have 1 tank, 1 heal, and 3 in-betweens, which deal damage, either from melee range or from range from a big range. Now, I am going to ban Zul so that we could get Tassadar. Now, why is there a ban system and a system of what you're going through? If you see these dots here, these icons, they illustrate the sequence of the bans. We ban a hero that cannot be played by anyone, they ban one, then we ban one. At the moment they're banning their second. We're gonna pick one hero, then they're gonna pick two, we will pick two more bans, one each per team, and then 3 more picks, right? The rest of the picks. So bans are generally used in a number of different ways. Bans can be used to ban the flavor of the month. By comparing it to Warcraft 3, you would ban, for example, the Anubarak, the Crypt Lord. Crypt Lord is very strong in Warcraft 3, and so you would ban him. It's like you can't play with that hero. It's the same here. In a perfect world where Blizzard balanced all the heroes and they're exactly equally good, you might not need to ban the same hero every time. But anytime... I need to pick first. Okay, dang. This. I could go for a mage. Maybe. Okay, go for Orphea. You can check out my tier list at any time if you would like to see which heroes I consider the best right now. Exclamation mark tier list. But yeah, some heroes are just going to be overtuned because Blizzard still needs some time to nerf them, or they see things a little differently. They've got a lot of stats. Sometimes they will make some mistakes, but they've been actually doing a lot of good patches recently for HotS. I need to ban a heal, which they don't have yet. What would be most dangerous? Possibly Ana, actually. We'll remove Ana. And I'll explain a lot more about the picks and bans. There's just so much to say, right? So Cassia, her numbers are just too high. Anytime you let her go through, you can feel it. She needs a little bit more of a nerf. And that's why most people will just remove her. A lot of the time, the ban will not be who is the strongest hero, period. But it is who works well on this map. For instance, Zul works very well on this map, the Necromancer from Diablo, and that's why I remove him. Can you ban a hero that someone has picked to force them to pick again? No, this is not possible. But what you can see is the emerging trend of your enemy team composition. Right now, we can see that they have Stitches, who is a tank that has he's like Pudge, right? He throws a hook, pulls them towards you, or like Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. So he will generally be quite far back, try to blindside you with a hook, and then they try to blow him up. What works well with Stitches is people with crowd control, stuns, roots, silence, and so on. Anduin has a root, Gul'dan has an ultimate ability that can do some stuff, and Rek'Sai has a stun. It's not the best follow-up, actually, for Stitches, but what is cool, Stitches Gul'dan together, if Stitches hooks someone, your first instinct is to run away. And Gul'dan has this traveling damage trajectory spell that follows someone always away from Gul'dan. So if Gul'dan hits a corruption on someone that just got hooked, he's very likely to get full 3 stacks, 3 out of 3, on that person that's running away. So while it's not as reliable as a big burst and a stun, stay here and die, it's still pretty good together. Yeah, the draft phase takes fairly long in HotS, Scarabeus Master. Is it quicker in Dota? Yeah, I don't know about that. I enjoy the draft phase though. Look, I don't even have enough time to talk about everything. So let's talk about the draft on each side. What has the draft...
Even if it risks everything.
What does the draft mean about... it's not just about picking the best heroes and heroes that work well together. It's also keep a good mindset, of course. And what is your draft trying to achieve? What's the story of your 5 heroes? And if we look at that, I can say, okay, we have Azmodan. He is a good hero at collecting experience, killing minions, and basically getting good experience for your team. But he's kind of a slow burner. So typically you wouldn't say, oh, we've got Azmodan 6 skin, by the way. We're gonna try to get some early kills. It doesn't mean you can't, but it's not necessarily what you specialize in. We'll talk more about the draft in a bit. For now, I'm also gonna need to focus a bit on the play, of course. Try to dodge all those fell flames by Gul'dan. I'm not sure who's our solo lane. I guess Thrall, yeah? Quickly clear here. So what our comp is trying to achieve is to kill someone that Garrosh throws in, of course. Oh, that's an 80-second cooldown that Anduin can use to save someone. Orphea, I think, together with Tassadar and Cassia, is one of the best damage dealers. That's why I prioritized her quite highly.
Just go away, don't come back.
Nice shields by the Medivh player. I guess I'll stay top to clear. We want to play the game fairly slowly to give time for Azmodan to do his thing. And what should also be remembered is what kind of healer do you have? It's always fine and well to say to your healer, hey, heal me, but not every healer works the same. Lucio is kind of a slow release. Think of it as a vitamin capsule that releases vitamin over the day. That's Lucio for you. He's not going to be able to do big burst heal, so you don't want to like need that big heal either. Nice attempts by Garrosh. Always the shield by Medivh to save himself. Okay, that's Rexar suddenly. Got the bear. Wow, Stitches got marooned, but I'm not sure we can follow up.
Refreshing.
Oh, who got stacked? Lucio, I see. Being a little bit behind with Stitches used to be common, but since its wave clear got better, he doesn't fall as much behind. But with Azmodan, not too unusual to be a bit behind either. How is he stacking? Not too good, not too bad. We've lost some heroes. Medivh has been playing very well. Slim, the Medivh player, I believe he's a Grandmaster player.
You're a bother.
You're a bother. He's been playing really nicely. I have a lot of gems. So one way that HotS distinguishes itself as a MOBA is you don't just push into places, but you also have objectives. I don't know if... Oh, wow. Okay, they got him. So on this map, on Tomb of the Spider Queen, you collect these gems. Insatiable. You collect gems that you can pay. You can see the tally bottom right. And the first one that gets to 50 is going to summon a bunch of web weavers, spiders, which they just did. Oh man, we didn't even get the bear. Well, that sucks. So now they're going to summon web weavers in every lane. And those are gonna have to be dealt with, and that's gonna give them extra siege push.
For the relief.
We're all stuck here at the bottom, which is not ideal. He's gonna shoot a purple damage cloud.
Easy enough.
This is taking us fairly long to clear, which is never good, because there's another one mid and there's another one top. And we need to get past mid. I can't believe I got away from that. I didn't get away from it yet. At least I did pay my gems earlier on. So they are 5-0 in takedowns against us. They've built up an experience lead. In here, hey, I just recognized Raid Boss. He was also a pro in during the HCC. Yeah, I finally get to make some grub HotS. Yo, what's up, Delarock? Quickly show build. So I have gone for the trade build with Chomp. So it's going to be trade, Chomp, and then Chomp, trade. It's a really powerful build that just does a lot of reliable damage. Nice, we got a kill back. Maybe more.
Ooh, a double kill.
Hey, what happened to your killing spree? All right, it's over.
Oh my
You may
god.
select a talent.
That's a lot of gems. He died trying to save me.
Run away. Much better. I know.
Got the bear. Not too bad, not too bad. They can't pay again yet, so it costs more gems each time to pay. Now they need 55, then they need 60, and so on. I think I should go for a port. Maybe globes is enough. Regeneration globes drop from every creep camp, every merc camp, as it's called. They can help heal you up a bit on health and mana. A fight now wouldn't be too bad. If we win, we can pay and have a pretty good situation.
You deserve this talent.
We'll go for crushing jaws. We paid. That's nice. Does he have Gorge? Yes. So Stitches has Gorge. Oh, nice. Should probably focus someone else than Stitches. Though he is dying. Oh, Mao. Oh, Mao. Meow.
I'm annoyed now.
I'm annoyed now.
I know.
Okay. Wow. More fight? Okay, I don't think that will work well for us. I'm gonna go get a fountain. So we've got the turn in, the web weavers, but we fought really before they super landed. And now we can't really make much use of it. We can't pick up the experience. Anduin? Nice. Got one kill back. Experience equalized a bit. The push power has been neutralized so much because we fought at the wrong time.
Easy enough.
I guess they will come for me now. For me, a large part will be about, do I manage to hit my ult, which is my weakest part of Orphea, which I'm fairly new at. This Lucio is insane. Yeah, he's really solid. We keep needing to be careful of those Portal Gorge abductions. So Medivh is a very special character. He's the only one that when you mount up, he actually flies, completely invincible and untouchable. He can scout the opponent. That bird there, that's Medivh, the last guardian. And he's got a protected ability. He can use it like every 8 seconds? 10? Someone cannot take damage during that time.
I grant you a talent.
He cannot take any damage. Which he's been using to great effect, to be honest. Abyssal Symbiosis, Chomp Heroes gains a shield. They used Horrify, which is great. We can't pay again yet though, and they can. Oh, they did the gorge abduction. Feels bad, man. Not much we can do about that. It's a cheesy tactic, well performed. Medivh, besides being able to protect people from any damage, he's also got a portal that normally needs pro gamer level cooperation. I wouldn't recommend anyone new to try to play Medivh. He's a difficult character. Every ability he has is very punishing to get wrong, but do it with some people that know how to play, like Raid Boss and Slim absolutely do. I know these guys. You portal in, you gorge someone, you abduct them, put them behind the tower, and it's bad. I think we just need to leave, huh? Oh crap. Oh. That's rough. Am I horrified when I come out of this? No. Jeez. That's rough. Man. That was a sick light bomb. I think there's nothing... I mean, I think our draft is a little tougher. No, it's not true. Their comp is pretty hard to pull off. They're just playing better. I think there's nothing wrong with our draft. I think they're just playing better. But it's very normal for people to start questioning the draft in Heroes of the Storm. Especially when you're beginning out, but really it never stops. When people lose, they have a lot of time to think because they're dead. And if you start playing HotS yourself, or if you've been playing for a while, you often notice things like, we don't have any damage. We're not taking any camps. We're just letting them come at us all the time. And all comments like that. And usually it's not true. Usually none of those things are true. I think the most accurate thing to say usually is they're playing better than us. But no one ever seems to say that though. Bye. No one ever really seems to say that. That was a good hook. That guy is a really good Stitches player. Is it true that draft is more important in HotS than in other MOBAs? I cannot meaningfully comment on that, tucked away, because I haven't played other MOBAs much. The MOBAs that I played, I did not play them at a decent level. Stitches cannot hook through walls. This is not really a wall. I mean, it's a wall, but it's not a gate wall. Like, it's not a wall that can be destroyed. You can hook over terrain, yes. I see this, and I see that they're playing better.
This is what it takes.
Yeah, of course, Acme. You're not supposed to ever say. They're using the Raven Familiar talent by Medivh. For bonus damage. Asmodon has been stacking fairly well. So essentially, he is doing good damage. But I don't think that this is the kind of game where we're gonna get a chance to hold out until the extreme late game.
Track them down.
I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with my early game. I didn't get hooked and picked off and stuff, but at this moment, they're just snowballing with skill. There's one of the great things about HotS is there's always a chance to make a comeback, but not if your opponent keeps playing well and you don't. Like if there are some skill issues, then of course there won't be. You'll have a lot of people, and I'm just trying to caution you from some of the frustration and pain that I have at times felt, where people will be like, this game is over, and you say no, it's not over
Keep
yet.
going.
And then they want to prove that it is over, so they're gonna either play worse or point out every time a mistake is made, so that they can be the smug ones that saw it coming. So, see, I told you it's over. But the truth is, comebacks are very easy in this game, as long as you do something good and they do something bad. And that's how games should work. If your opponent keeps playing well, they should be able to hold on to advantages, exploit it, and win. No game is different than that. And if a game doesn't work like that, it's just a cheese fest, a luck fest.
On the run again. No, you're
The next hook will be here soon.
too easy.
It's good hooks, man. That's Medivh cheats.
The enemy
I don't mean he's
sails our
cheating, that's
course.
what his talent is called.
The infidels have destroyed a keep.
Yeah, I had recently had a game against a player in Warcraft 3. I said it was over. Nice, thanks Garrosh for still trying.
The enemy assails our course.
Thanks for the release.
He typed in, I think, Russian and got hooked. But not killed, right?
There is still
They're playing very well.
corruption that must be
What should I eat for dinner to be a better HotS player? Hey, we got cooldown. Random idea, maybe play an auto attack hero as they're beginner friendly. Well, the thing is, I am playing right now at Masters Hero League. And this is my main account. And so, if I play like an easy hero for beginners, it may not be the best here. Anytime you have a coordinated Stitches Medivh, and you've got Asmodee and Thrall,
the core
who are not
champions.
as
Do not fail me.
easy to min-max to get really, really good results, you're gonna suffer. How do I get placed in Masters just starting out? Well, I can play on a lower league account. There's no issue with that if you think it's more helpful. Workhorse, thank you for the sub, dude. Rainer's okay at high level, but try to consider how badly Rainer would have been punished by a coordinated Stitches Medivh comp.